Hi, I am Kathia Quiros, an immigration attorney, and I'm going to talk to you today about what is the situation of undocumented immigrants in the face of the coronavirus and the stimulus package that the government just passed and became law. So right now, all of us are basically quarantined and we're staying home, and I am talking to you from my house. And many of us are extremely anxious about our future, what's going to happen, how are we going to survive if we are not working, what are we going to do? Well, the government has released a new law that provides help for those who are suffering the effects of the coronavirus. However, these checks that the government is going to send to everybody are not for the undocumented. So if you are undocumented and you do your taxes with an ITIN number, you will not be receiving this check. To the contrary, if you have an employment authorization and you have a valid social security number, you will be receiving this check if you did your 2019 or 2018 taxes. So if you did your 2019 taxes, the government will use the bank information you provided for your refund at the time of filing your taxes, and they will deposit the money in that account. If you did not provide a bank account information, they will send you the check to the mailing address that you provided on your taxes. If you did not file your 2019 taxes, I truly recommend that you do it right away, because the checks will be printed around the next 3 weeks. So you still have time this week and next week to do your taxes. Now, if you did not do 2019 taxes and you don't plan on doing it, then the government is going to use the 2018 information for the same purposes. So if you provided bank account information, they will use that, they will deposit the money. If you did not, then they will send it to the address that you provided in your 2018 taxes. This is for everybody who is a U.S. citizen, a legal permanent resident, who has an employment authorization and its invalid status. Who are these people? Normally people with TPS, with refugee status, with asylum pending, with DACA, the Dreamers, and an employment authorization that is currently valid and provides them a status. Many people are asking me questions for which we don't have 100% answers. For example, what happens if I live in a mixed family where one spouse is undocumented and the other one is a U.S. citizen or a legal permanent resident? What's going to happen? According to the way this benefit has been created, it apparently seems like nobody will receive a benefit in that family because this check is created as a credit, and since people with ITIN numbers do not receive credits, then they will not be able to receive this money. However, we still haven't seen the regulations. I believe we should wait a little bit before we take this as the hard answer, because I think the Secretary of the Treasury still has the option to fix this and allow these families to receive at least half of the benefit and still benefit the U.S. citizen kids. Because whenever a person receives the benefit of the check, not only they receive the $1,200 for that person, but they can also receive $500 for every kid, a U.S. citizen kid. So we still have to see how this plays out. I'm still hoping, praying that the Secretary of the Treasury will do something to help these families. So let me recap and give you a resume version. So the government is going to send $1,200 to a single person who makes less than $75,000. If the person makes between $75,000 and $99,000, they will receive less than the $1,200. But if the person receives more than $99,000, then that person will not receive this check. If it's a couple and they both have a valid social security number, then they can receive up to $2,400. If they make less than $150,000 together. If they together receive more than $200, they won't receive any money. Aside from that, the government will pay $500 for each U.S. citizen kid that is a minor less than 17 years old. So the kid has to be 16 and under to receive the $500, and it will be paid to the parent, to the person who filed the taxes. Now, people who file taxes are the ones who will receive these checks, these benefits. They will have to have a valid social security number. They will have to be in status, either because they have an employment authorization, because they have a green card, or because they're U.S. citizens. People that are not in status, people that do not have a valid social security number, cannot receive this benefit. I hope that this explanation was easy to understand for you. And if you like this, please share it. Please like it, share it, join our page, subscribe, and help others sharing the information. Thank you.